What if the thing you do to keep your dog clean is secretly making things worse? Most owners assume that regular grooming means their dog is safe and healthy, but some hidden habits are doing deeper damage than you'd ever expect. Here in this video, you'll find the 10 worst grooming mistakes that are hurting dogs right now. And number 3 is the strange one that shocks almost every dog owner who hears it. Now, let's dive in. Number 10, using human shampoo. Grab your dog shampoo, not yours. Human shampoos are formulated for a skin pH of around 5.5, but your dog's skin sits at a much more alkaline 6.5 to 7.5. Using your shampoo disrupts your dog's acid mantle, which is the thin protective barrier that keeps bacteria and irritants out. Once that barrier breaks down, your dog becomes far more vulnerable to yeast overgrowth, staph infections, and persistent itching. You might not see the damage right away, but repeated use quietly wrecks their skin over weeks. Even gentle or natural human shampoos cause this problem, so the label doesn't save you. Look for dog shampoos labeled pH balanced. And if your dog has sensitive skin, go for one with colloidal oatmeal or aloe vera. Your dog can't tell you their skin is suffering, so don't make them pay for a shortcut that saves you nothing. Number 9, skipping the pre-bath brush. Here's something most people don't realize until it's too late. When you wet a coat that already has mats or tangles, the water causes the hair fibers to swell and lock together even tighter. What felt like a small knot before the bath can turn into a dense, almost wooden clump afterward, sitting right against your dog's skin. Trying to remove it post-bath either means painful pulling or reaching for scissors dangerously close to the skin. That chronic tension on the skin underneath can cause inflammation, hair follicle damage, and even open sores if left long enough. Always brush your dog thoroughly before any water touches them, and work section by section if their coat is thick. Use a detangling spray on stubborn areas before you brush, not after you've already soaked them. Think of it as clearing the road before the rain hits. Number 8, not drying thoroughly. Your dog shakes off the water and you figure they're basically dry. Right, wrong. Moisture trapped close to the skin, especially in thick-coated or double-coated breeds like Bernese Mountain Dogs or Chow Chows, creates a warm, humid microenvironment that bacteria and fungi absolutely love. This is exactly how hot spots develop. Those red, raw, weeping sores that seem to appear out of nowhere overnight. Dogs with skin folds, like bulldogs or Shar-Peis, face an even higher risk because moisture hides in those creases long after bath time ends. Use a pet-safe dryer or a low-heat human dryer held at a distance, and work through the coat in layers, not just over the surface. Don't forget to dry between the toes, under the armpits, and around the groin area, where moisture loves to hide. Drying thoroughly isn't optional. It's the part of the bath that actually protects your dog's skin. Number 7, brushing too hard or too often. According to a study published in Veterinary Dermatology, repeated mechanical friction from brushing is a documented cause of skin barrier disruption in dogs, particularly those with fine or thin coats. You might think more brushing equals a healthier coat, but overdoing it causes a condition groomers call brush burn, painful skin rawness that hides under the fur until it becomes a visible sore. Brushing your dog daily is only appropriate for certain long-coated breeds. Most dogs do fine with 2 to 3 times a week. Use light, even strokes, and let the brush do the work, instead of pressing it hard into the coat. If you're seeing redness or your dog flinches and pulls away, that's your sign to ease up immediately. Number 6, cutting nails too short. Clipping into the quick. The live blood vessel inside your dog's nail hurts them instantly and causes bleeding. But the damage doesn't stop there. Repeated overcutting causes the nerve endings in that area to become hypersensitive over time. Your dog starts to associate nail trims with pain, and their anxiety makes every future session harder and more stressful for both of you. To stay safe, trim small amounts at a time and look for the chalky white ring inside the nail that appears just before you reach the quick. On dark nails, clip in tiny increments and stop the moment you see a dark dot appear in the center of the cut surface. That dot means you're close. Keep styptic powder nearby every single time, just in case. Number 5, using the wrong brush for the coat type. Research in Journal of Veterinary Behavior confirms that improper grooming tools are one of the most common causes of owner-inflicted skin microtrauma in dogs. A slicker brush works brilliantly on curly or wavy coats, but dragged across a short-coated breed's skin, it creates tiny abrasions that add up to real damage with repeated use. Short-coated dogs like beagles, boxers, and Dalmatians do best with a soft bristle brush or a rubber grooming mitt. Double-coated breeds need an undercoat rake to reach beneath the guard hairs, while a fine-toothed comb is what works for silky coats prone to tangling. Matching the right tool to your dog's specific coat type isn't a grooming preference. It's how you avoid quietly injuring them, session after session. Number 4. Ignoring the ears. During grooming, most owners focus on the coat and completely forget that ears need attention at every grooming session. Wax, debris, and trapped moisture build up gradually inside the ear canal, creating the exact conditions that bacteria and yeast need to thrive. By the time you notice your dog shaking their head or scratching at their ear, the infection is usually already well established. Use a vet-approved ear cleaning solution on a cotton ball, never a cotton swab, and gently wipe only what you can see. Dogs with floppy ears like Cocker Spaniels and Basset Hounds are especially prone to infections because their ear flaps block airflow. Make ear checks a non-negotiable part of every grooming session, not an afterthought you get to when you remember. Number 3. Overbathing your dog. A 2019 study from the World Small Animal Veterinary Association found that bathing dogs more than once a week significantly reduces the natural lipid content of the skin, weakening its ability to retain moisture and resist environmental irritants. Your dog's skin produces sebum, a natural oil that protects and waterproofs the coat, and overbathing rinses it away faster than the skin can replenish it. The result is a cycle of dryness and overcompensation, where the skin produces excess oil trying to recover, making the coat look greasy even though you're bathing constantly. Most healthy dogs only need a bath every 4 to 6 weeks, and some low-activity indoor dogs can go even longer. If your dog gets muddy, a targeted rinse of just the dirty area is almost always enough without a full shampoo. Bathing less, not more, is often the actual solution to a persistently dull or irritated coat. Number 2. Using dull or dirty grooming tools. Dull scissors and clipper blades don't glide. They grab, tug, and tear through the coat instead of cutting cleanly. That dragging motion pulls the hair and the skin with it, causing discomfort and sometimes leaving tiny nicks in sensitive areas. Dirty tools carry bacteria directly onto your dog's skin with every pass, turning a minor scrape into a potential infection site. Disinfect your brushes, combs, and clippers after every grooming session using a pet-safe disinfectant spray or blade wash. Sharpen or replace blades regularly. A quality blade used monthly will stay effective far longer than a cheap one used daily. Your tools are only as safe as the maintenance you put into them. Number 1. Shaving a double-coated breed. This is the mistake that keeps on damaging long after the grooming session ends. Breeds like Huskies, Samoyeds, Golden Retrievers, and Australian Shepherds have a 2-layer coat system built to insulate, regulate temperature, and physically shield the skin from UV rays and allergens. When you shave that coat down, you don't just remove fur, you disrupt the entire regrowth cycle. The soft undercoat often grows back faster than the protective guard hairs, leading to a condition called post-clipping alopecia, where the coat grows back patchy, uneven, or sometimes not at all in affected areas. Without its natural coat, your dog loses their built-in sun protection and becomes far more prone to sunburn and overheating, the exact opposite of what most owners are trying to achieve. If your double-coated dog is struggling with heat, regular brushing to remove dead undercoat is the safe solution. Not shaving. Leave the shave for breeds whose coats are actually designed to be trimmed. Now you know how to keep your dog's coat and skin in great shape. But healthy skin under a stressed and confused dog is only half the picture. Jump into our next video where we break down the 12 invisible rules your dog wishes you already knew. Follow them, and you'll have a dog that trusts you deeply. Ignore them, and you'll spend years wondering what went wrong.